Hey everybody, nice to see you all in the chat. Hopefully you're enjoying your sabbatical from me. Haha. Well, I'm having a little bit of a sabbatical myself. As you all know, this is supposed to be a mini haul thingy, not haul, but update on the challenge because Dwayne did sell his shirt that he showed back on our first episode, but he forgot that his family was taking him out to the movies for Father's Day. So you got just me. So for all you fathers out there and mothers that have to play both roles, happy Father's Day. So Dwayne may talk about his sale on Sunday, or not Sunday, on Wednesday on his show. And hopefully not. I hope he'll be able to explain how much he made and everything else for you. I don't know what his topic is for Wednesday night. Hey, Chad. And so everybody knows, I just said I would mention this. Chad did leave a message saying I could tell how everybody at the resale rally went very well to the point where he's nice and relaxed today. I'm not going to say where he was, but he definitely deserved it after all the work that they put in to do the show. And I know who everybody that had a part to do that worked hard on it. So, so since I can't really do the $5 challenge, I'm gonna give you some more. Well, I wasn't gonna say that, Chad, because they're gonna wonder, are you wearing? What you wearing? You know how some people these people are. You want to know all your info. So, I want to do a couple of updates since Dwayne's not gonna be able to help with doing the thing on his thing. I have not sold my hats yet. I did sell a hat. It was the Arizona Diamondback hat that I had up from the 950 that I showed when I in the one of the hat hauls. So in the little sabbatical that I've had, the wife did go through a site. She could wait while she's still a member of it. So I want her to at least do another buy on it out of it before I do any plugging of it. But I wanted to show one of the things that she got before I get into the updates. She got this Wet Works Super Soaker. It actually shoots over 20 feet. So I don't remember. I don't remember exactly what she paid for it, but she just told me it was $5 that she paid for it, and it's going for anywhere from $20 to $30, maybe a little more from what I was looking at. So, huh? What? And if you can kind of make out what's behind me in the right corner, well, let's see. I'll see if I can turn it a little bit more. I just turn it that much. They need to see it. I'm not gonna reach out behind me and try pulling it out. It's an Angry Birds camera copter. The so it's a drone with a camera on it. She paid a little over $20 for that through the same site, and it's going anywhere from $40 to $50 or more, depending on how you want to sell it, or at least it was when I looked it up last week. So what I'm going to do is talk a little bit about the updates I'm going to have and changes. For example, no more Wednesday night show. I am gonna let Dwayne keep his, or not let him, but we decided together that, based on what some other people said, him having a show on Wednesday nights and me doing the shows on Sunday will give me a break of trying to figure out topics for both shows. Depends on when when I come back, if I want to get co-host on his show. He said it's up to me. So he said if not, that way it'll give me a time to go out and do what I want to do on Wednesday nights. You got me going back slowly playing poker again, trying to get some money coming in that way, since it's free to play. But yet, when you win, if you win, you can win almost $100. So that comes in handy when sometimes. And what I'm going to start doing is it's no longer necessarily going to be the R show for Sunday nights. I'm going to keep it Sunday Night Live. That way, whatever I have, decide if I'm going to do an R show with a guest, I can just put the guest name in. If I want to just do a BS topic, we're going to do a topic. I'm not going to set any ground rules for the shows anymore. I'm just going to go with whatever the heck I want. And that's going to be another little wording. I may not be so nice type of, like I've been doing. Like, kind of after I went off that last show in the beginning of the month, I felt good. And I'm kind of seeing what transfer over into everything else I'm doing, where I'm not really taking any more crap. So I know that sounds weird, or maybe it doesn't to some of you, but I try to be as nice and polite as I could be. And I think sometimes that led to people taking advantage or feeling like they can. So thank you all day, Deal Grabber. Well, Chad, you know me. I try to be not necessarily the cool one of the group, but of the admins. But I try to be more. At least I did try to be more. What's the word I'm looking for? Tolerant and understanding of situations. So I'll leave it at that. But that's probably what the changes is gonna be. I'm not gonna be doing two shows anymore. I'm gonna be doing just Sunday, the Sunday Night Live banner, and whatever I have is gonna be coming up. So if I have a guest, there'll be a guest. If there's, I'm not gonna chase down and try doing everything like I've been doing and stress myself out. When I have a topic, I'll have a show. But no, I won't have a show. I'm not gonna be tying myself down to having to have a show with a topic every week. So hey Brian, I saw you in the video, so I know what you look like now. If you haven't seen Brian, go watch some of the live reseller rallies videos that people put up. Lonnie has a couple up from when he was there, vlogs. John the Cincinnati Picker has a couple. And on Lonnie's first one, you guys see what Brian was wearing for a jacket. So, and if you haven't watched any of them, yep, Coco, I'm only going to be doing the Sunday night show. We're breaking it up, the show, so Dwayne can do his show on Wednesday nights at the same time that I was doing mine. And it'll free me up to, if I want to go play poker on Wednesday night, I can just go. I don't have to, he already said I don't have to be a co-host. It's up to me. I asked if he wanted me to be, so that way when I do come back, it will be, I didn't want to feel like he's just doing one part. I be my co-host, and I wasn't offering to give it back, leave that part to him. So you may see me on a couple of the live at the motherships, and you may not. Well, I will. The one thing I will say is I'm tentatively don't hold me to this, but I am looking at coming back on. This was gonna be on that night, not the challenge part, but the update was gonna be the next time it was gonna be on. Was gonna be I was thinking I'm looking at January. Boy, really put me on a break. No, July 9th is what I'm tentatively looking to come back. So the week after the 4th of July, the week after my birthday, and stuff like that. So I'm trying to still get myself to where I feel I'm ready to come back. And all day Gil Grabber, I played a bar league, if you want to call it that. They play 3 nights a week when the place is not having something else going on. They play cash out, or you don't have to pay to get in. It's free to play. The only money you spend is what you get spent at the bar or for food or whatever, and then or tipping, and then you get extra for that. So in the roundabout way, it becomes a mixture of a tournament / cash game. So depending on how you play and if you really want to spend your money to get all these extra chips. I've actually won it where I've always spent $4. I've come back and I've stayed and won the whole thing. So it's not about the money you spend; it's about how you play with the chips you have. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So I hope everybody understands what I'm talking about for the night. I don't know who I'm gonna have for a guest or if what I'm gonna do yet. Maybe I'll pull Chad in to have really talk about the after effects of the reseller rally, even though I know he'll talk about it all the next 2 weeks. Or at least he should be, with all the excitement and good stuff that I've been hearing about it, not necessarily just from him. So, you guys have any questions before I really end it? Because, like I said, it wasn't necessarily planned on being a long show. And like I said in the chat before, for people that don't know, our 2 cats have been going at it all day, back and forth. So the wife was weary of me going on doing a show while they're acting up the way they have been, but they're actually behaving right now. So Brian said it was an awesome time meeting everybody. I wish I could have been there. All day, if I forgot about all my fans, I wouldn't be here telling you where I am in my plans. I could have just said, oh, no show today. I said, Dwayne didn't tell me till about 3 o'clock my time. They forgot they was going to the movies, and I had already had the show planned. So this is the one time I didn't want to quit. I figured I had a couple of things to show with the water gun and the drone behind me. So I wanted to at least give everybody the chance to know what's going on and the updates. Maybe, like I said, hopefully Dwayne will give a little bit more detail about how much he made on his shirt and everything else. For people that are watching this later, Chad is saying Orlando next, hopefully in February of 2018. So we'll see what's going on. Maybe I'll be in that area, maybe not. A lot of our plans are kind of why I took the break. I wanted to try getting some money coming in to put into do certain things, and moving is one of them. So, like I said, anybody have any other questions or anything like that? Hopefully, I believe their 6-pack reseller show is coming back. It's coming back next week, right, Chad? Since you're part of that show, are they coming back that next week? I know Lonnie's on his way home with Glenn. I know John went home. I don't know about Tanya, and you guys are getting back this week sometime. after taking your nice 1 day vacation away from doing the rally for that she needed. All right, so he's pretty sure he'll be back Sunday. And like I said, if I'm not having a show on a Sunday, especially starting in July, like I'll tell the guy or whoever can have that show, I'll let people know I'm not gonna have a show, so you guys can go for the extra hour if you want to. Because I saw it the first time I did the show, they had a couple of topics that they had good information, and I always didn't want to have the show because they were having given all the good information. So, Krillin says semi-annual for the rally would be good. Winter in the south, somewhere up north. Knowing maybe a tenth of what they might have spent on stuff, Krillin, they wouldn't have the money to run it 2 months, 2 times a year. Why do you think eBay only does it basically 1 time a year? Oh, great. There's Pat's now getting ready to get going here. Okay, so I'm not seeing any questions for me, so I see it's all for you, Chad. Oh, I guess Chad will think about doing it 2 times a year. Huh? Sorry I spoke for you, Chad. So, is everybody okay? Well, I don't necessarily need your approval, but I mean, does everybody understand where I'm coming from with coming back possibly July 9th and going from there for the shows and deciding on what we're going to do week to week that way? That way, Dwayne can keep build up on his channel and his show because he's had 2 great episodes. One with Nathan the first time, and with the spouses of wrestling. Yeah, wrestling boy of reselling. Yes, tell you if been watching. I've done this, and I joked with Dwayne when I found out when he told me what his topic was going to be like. Oh, so you're going to expand on our topic for once. So I know that, and I joked about the reseller 6-pack doing a covering a topic at one time. It's like all my topics are getting redone that quick. Yes, all day, Grandma. I'll be a year older when you guys see me next. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. The 24th is tentative. I don't know if Dwayne's gonna actually do it. He wanted it. I got him to agree to at least doing the 24th of June for the auction show. But the last time I talked to him, he said he's still quite unsure. So I shouldn't have posted it on my page on Facebook so soon. So if you really want to see the auction show, talk to him before the 24th and try convincing him that you'd like to see what it's like. I already have a couple ideas of what I wanted to try to give to the other resellers and stuff like that. So I will say that I'm having, it's not that I was missing doing the shows, but it felt good to actually not have to stress about, okay, I have to be on, or I have to have the computer up and running by this time to be ready for the show. I was actually just to be able to relax, actually watch the Wayne show when I got in 1 week. So, yeah, let's see. All day Denver is more mountain time. Think about it. Chicago Central. Hey, Leisure, I'm not completely back. This was more like an update of what's going on. Originally, Dwayne was going to be with me. Hi, Andy. He forgot that with it being Father's Day, he was going to go to the movie. His family was taking him to the movies, and he knew he wasn't going to be back in time before the show started. So I told, like I said earlier, hopefully he'll explain what he sold on his show and what he bought. So for an update, because I still haven't sold either of my two hats. So I'm still waiting. I'm joking around with him every once in a while saying, okay, it's been a month. I haven't sold yet. Maybe I should start with something fresh and spend another $5. But that all that would tell you is I'd give up. That's somebody giving up too easy on their items. I'm not going to do that. So, oh, they grab you're trying to make it easier. You want to make it easier? Don't tell them to go to Denver. Tell them to come down to Pueblo where there's no snow. There's no, and then you can even do that in February, watching March or April, and you're just about right. Nice and in between the mountains. You got a little bit of the desert. Not as much crime. Not that there was any where they were today. Okay, Carol, the $5 challenge was back when in May when Dwayne came here to Denver to visit. He actually more get to go here for his job, and he came down and visited us for 2 days on a couple of days when he was able to get out of work early. So we have decided we were going to do a challenge between ourselves, and we included the wife. The wife is also included. But what we're doing is we're took $5, and we're going to see where we end up, and we're not having a set time limit since we're both on the same. We were going to be on the same show, and that way he will see who we show you guys the different business models that can be there. For example, if I was going to turn around and quick flip something else or something like that, then that's good. Good night, Henry. I guess you're going a little early. Okay. Hope you're okay. Krillin, I like wrestling, but I'm not a fanatic like some other people that have channels that are set to it and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna go out. If I see it, I'll buy it, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to pick things up and looking for them. I still have to learn. I have to talk to Kyle. I have to do a lot more research, which I would do if I felt it was something that would make me be happy to sell. Hey, Dwayne, if you want, I sent you the link. You can pop in unless you're on your phone. We can actually do your talk about your $5 sale. So I did send Dwayne a link already, so we'll see if he pops in. As you see, just got home. He might be loading up his computer. And while we're waiting on that, any other questions? And hopefully I explained the $5 challenge better for you, Carol. If I didn't, please let me know so I can try again. Hey, there you are.
What is going on?
Not much. I was just telling about our little talk that we've been having about giving you Wednesday nights and me taking Sunday nights and whatever
I
I
haven't.
decide, whatever we come
I
up with.
did a
Oh,
minute. Do you think because I was in a hurry? Damn it. There we go. Okay, it's muted now. Jeez.
okay, what I was saying is that how we say we're gonna let you have one, not let you have, but we'll splitting the show up where you can have the Wednesday night,
Mm-hmm.
I'll have the Sunday night, and that
Right.
you said I can be a co-host on your show if I want to pop in. I don't have
Sure.
to. It's not like
Right.
you know, when I'm like, okay, you have to be here.
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure. It's whatever, whatever makes you happy. Hi, guys. Happy Father's Day.
And I was telling about your $5 challenge. If you wanted to tell them what you did and how everything went, I didn't go into it. I said maybe you want to talk about it Wednesday, but since you made it in time,
Yeah, I made it back. Went and saw Wonder Woman with my family, so it's a good movie. I liked it. So the $5 challenge. If you know, back on May 7th, we started a challenge, and at that time we showed what we were selling. I had a Robert Graham shirt that I bought for $4.99. Chris had 2 hats that he ended up paying $4.50 for, and he had a leatherworking kit that she paid $4.99 for. So the challenge was that we list them, and then when it sells, we do an update, and we take the money from that sale and reinvest it in the business and show how the business can grow. So recently, yesterday, my item sold. So I paid $5 for it, and I sold it for, I forgot what I sold it for, $39. With shipping was $3.60. My PayPal fee was $1.43. My eBay fee was $3.57. So I had $25.41 left over. So with that $25, I went to a yard sale, and I got 6 Charles Tyrwhitt Slim Fit shirts. Let me grab them. Hold on.
okay, I'll take the link.
Okay, so for some of you that don't know, this isn't a great brand. Can you see that? Okay, Chris, I'm not very good at this. So that's Charles Tyrwhitt. The reason I bought them is that it's non-iron and slim fit. So I had 6 of them. So all different colors, but mostly blues. And I also I paid $15 for all. And then I bought this mug, this Michael Jordan Chicago Bulls. It's a 1992-93 mug. For about $17, $18, and each of the shirts will go for about $14. So it's not what I would have normally bought, but I'm just trying to roll my money a bit, and so I have $10.16 left to spend of that $25, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, see, just like Krillin says, I sell a lot of those shirts. They sell for fast, but not big money. Exactly, Krillin, and that's kind of what I went for. Like I said, for $6, 6 shirts for $15, whatever that turns out to be per shirt. $2.50 a shirt. So I thought, oh, that's great. $2.50 for that, and a quarter for this mug. And like I said, this mug goes for about $17, and each of the shirts goes for $15. So hopefully I can roll it. And like I said, I got $10 left, so probably hit up a thrift store or something and spend out that money. So
Yeah, like I said, my hats haven't sold yet, but I did sell a hat today. I don't know if I told you that.
no. Good.
I sold that Arizona Diamondback 950 hat for $14.99. Or no, $19.99 plus just $5 in shipping.
Man,
So
that's awesome. Who do we have in here? Since I missed the first 20 minutes of the show, it looks like a lot of the normals.
Yep, mostly
And
all
treasure.
normals. And I don't know if you noticed, there was I don't know how if the numbers changed, but there was 2 dislikes.
You got 4 now.
Oh wow! So well, I had 2. I had 2 before I even started.
Oh, okay. So you have right now. You have, from what I can see, 29 people watching, 11 thumbs up, and 4 thumbs down. So, well, hey, HB Picker, I'm glad you're here listening. That's what we're here for. Brian, how are you? I saw you on. I don't know who had it. Was it John or Lonnie that I saw?
It was Lonnie. We kind of we already talked about that. About
Oh, okay, yeah. Because I'd never seen who you were. So, but there you were. So.
Yeah, we talked about his jacket and they wore the first night.
Oh yeah, the Cubs, right?
No, the blue velveteen jacket.
I probably missed that one. I think he wore a Cubs shirt, right? Am I thinking the right person?
He won that on the second night.
Okay, good. Okay, yep. Now you're up to 13 thumbs up. So hey, everybody, do us a favor and give Chris a thumbs up. We want to get him back here as soon as we can. He's taking this hiatus for mental health reasons, and I don't blame him. I understand, not like actual mental health, just more, to take a break. So, let's get him back here.
And I did tell him, Dwayne, that the 9th tentatively is my return date.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
And if I don't, and I don't know if you heard much of it before you got home.
I didn't hear any of it. So
well, I was saying that there might be times that we don't have a topic or we don't have a guest. I don't have a guest lined up. I might not even have a show, and I might tell you to tell the reseller guy, six-pack people, go for the extra hour. I'm not having a show. That way, people will still have something to listen to and don't have to worry about what are we going to do after they stop dead at the hour.
Right. Sure. No. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. Whatever works for you, man. We don't want to keep you happy and around. So. Oh, I haven't heard from you in a long time.
Who?
Coco. In and out. Got my granddaughter here, so you know how that goes. That's awesome. But I haven't. I hadn't. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, man, I haven't seen Coco in the chat in a long time. Hope everything's okay. Well, now we know.
And I was telling him, I don't know what your topic's going to be for Wednesday night, but that they should start watching your show. That, like I said, since I'm not having 2 nights of a show, I don't have to worry about stressing over the topics. You get to deal with one of the topics.
Yeah, take some of that heat off. In fact, I was working on a topic for tonight, or for Wednesday tonight. I have to drum up some guests.
Well,
I think I know what I'm going to do. I just got to find the right people. So.
Well, hopefully you're not going to repeat one of our topics.
I might. I don't know. Hey, if it's worth repeating, I'll repeat it. I can always have a different take.
That's what I was joking about when I said you had your wife and Kurt and
yeah,
the Sprout System 7, and I'm like, of course. And then the 6-pack had the what topic was it you guys did last week?
Ops or something. Biggest mistakes, isn't that what it was?
And stuff like that. Like, boy, what's my last 2 topics that I had?
Well, as you know, it's not easy to find topics that everybody can speak on.
Yeah, and I did tell you that I didn't have a little topic that I was going to talk about, but you didn't know that today the cats have been going at it left and right since this morning.
Kill them both. No, I'm just kidding.
No, well, trust me, we already talked about that. We said if they do it again, we may end up getting rid of one of them.
Yeah. So did you end up doing your topic that you were going to talk about?
Not really, because I didn't know if you were going to come in. So I was trying to get questions going because I didn't want to I thought about it. I didn't really want to rehash the topic per se, but it's because what the topic was going to be, folks, is that if you notice, I did another one of my posts in the group in the Reseller Society about helping people and not being a bully type of thing.
Right.
And it was just because certain people ask a question, and it's like, even when I tried being helpful and trying to get them to realize the answer that they want, even if it is opinions, they need to do the work themselves to get their own opinion. And the person
Mhm.
that came across, I always felt like to me that he thought I was trying to be rude and everything else. And I'm like, he said, why do you keep commenting? I said, because I'm trying to get you to understand. I'm trying to help you learn. Since you say you're new and you want to learn what's going on and how to do things, you have to look up on eBay, Amazon, wherever you're going to want to sell. You need to look up the items that you're going to sell to see if they're even worth listing. Never mind buying, because if they're not worth listing, why buy them?
Mhm. Yeah,
So,
it's hard. I mean, reseller society being so big, some people are everybody's at different levels in reselling game. Some are brand new, some are intermediate, some are experts, and I think remembering that you're not the only one in the group and that that everybody somewhere else, and sometimes you need to help the people that are at the bottom, and that people just forget about that they're not all seasoned veterans. People don't even know what's going on.
I see Margaret came into the chat.
Hey, Margaret, how are you? Oh, and they answered my question. So all day deal grabber. I run a calibration lab for Tektronix. I equipment, all kinds of commercial test equipment, from meters to oscilloscopes, calipers, all kinds of stuff. So that's what I do. Mike's here. And
Yeah, we got Mike, we got Chad was here earlier, we got Angie, we got all the regulars.
now,
Henry,
when was Chad coming home? Is he taking a long circuitous route to getting home, or is he already back?
no, he's taking. So he says he did a video a little while ago, a couple hours ago, saying it's gonna take him at least 3 days to get back home, and they're staying. In fact, he said he was in the hot tub while in the chat room earlier.
Oh,
So
nice. Okay. Hey, Sherry, how are you? I
I was a little worried at first because when I first started the show, I didn't even have about 20 people. Now we're getting back to where I'm used to, and it's like, did I really go anywhere?
yeah. So I'm glad I made it back in time to at least catch some of your show.
Well, I didn't know how long I was going to go. It's like I was telling everybody with the cats that were going on. I was like, all of a sudden they started fighting, and the wife needed me. I was going to cut the show right then and there. That's why when I sent you the message, I said, just in case you make it in time before I end.
Gotcha. So, yep, we did a whole bunch of listing today. My wife found a bunch of stuff that she's been collecting over time, and we finally decided to get it all inventoried and listed. I don't know how many we listed today, but it was quite a few.
Did you list it on Etsy or eBay?
Just right now, just eBay. We'll get to Etsy. So I'm at 121, and I was at 105. Whatever that math is.
You'll catch me probably by the end of the month. I sold my hat and I listed something else. I'm still at 130.
Okay. Yeah. I'm hoping. I just need to get on. Got to quit dinking around. I worked a hellish week last week for my day job. So overtime, and so it didn't give me a whole lot of time to do this job. But this weekend I got a little time to do it. So.
Well, like I told you, since I haven't had a show, I haven't told anybody. I took down all my patterns, so that's why I'm all the way down to 130 all of a sudden. When a couple weeks ago I was saying I was almost at 250.
Right. Yep, I can understand that. And now, did you turn those over to Roxy? Is she going to put them on her?
She's going to do it eventually, and just so you know, she still hasn't listed her leather.
Okay. that girl.
At least
Okay.
it's an improvement. She's got it in drafts.
I know. We were talking earlier about telling her to get her butt in gear, and you know, it's all pure. It's all for motivation. So you can't sell it if you don't list it.
Right.
Let's see.
Vintage Philly says, happy to see you guys together. Well, this is going to be a one-time thing for a little bit where I'm not, like I said, I'm not coming back officially until tentatively the 9th, which is after 4th of July. I wasn't going to try having a show the night, on a Sunday night when most, at least in this area, there'll be fireworks and everything.
Right.
And my birthday is the Friday before that same weekend. So it's like all weekend, it's going to probably go in.
Birthday, what day?
The 30th of June.
The 30th of June. Okay, because I knew you were like a week from my kids. Both my kids were born on July 5th, just 2 years apart. So.
And I have a question for you, since I was talking about it earlier. Yes, this is going to be a yes or, well, not necessarily yes or no, but.
Oh, no.
Okay, is it 50-50, 60-40?
I know. I think I know what this is going to be here. Go ahead. What's your question?
Are we going to have the auction or not?
I figured that was your question. Oh, man.
Well, I asked because, like I told you, I had already started promoting it, quote unquote, on my page.
Right. I suppose so. I'm going to warn everybody right now. I think it's going to be very clumsy, especially at first. I mean, it may not work out at all, but we'll give it a shot. When I originally thought about it, I was thinking it was going to be a lot different. But as we were talking more about it and stuff, I'm thinking, oh man, how am I going to do this? And how am I going to do that? How am I going to do that? So, but Carol, I didn't spend all $25. I just spent $15.25 actually, on those 6 shirts. And oh, well, happy birthday, Carol. Her birthday's in 5 hours.
Well, happy birthday tomorrow.
Tomorrow, or in 5 hours. Oh, no. Sugarberry knows Anelia's age. Don't want to get anybody in trouble now.
So we're going to do the auction on the 24th at our normal 7 o'clock Mountain Time.
24th? Is that when we decided?
That was that Saturday. She didn't want to do it on a regular show night, and you didn't know what.
Yeah. All right. So it's the 24th, huh? Let me write that down because I'm going to forget it. I'm old. Auction 24th. And what are you you're going to do a bunch of prep work for that, right?
For my own stuff. I don't know about your stuff.
No, I'm not doing any stuff. This is just your stuff.
Well, I don't know how much I'm going to have, but I mean, the way you didn't know exactly how this was going to run. I'm going to break it down to you guys now how I see it going. Because I don't know if I'm going to be the only one that does this type of thing for him, with him for the one time, or if somebody else can say, wait, that was a good idea. I want to be on this show and make it at least a once-on-one type of thing. What I'm seeing it going on is, well, I thought he was going to be doing the auction too, some of the stuff. But I would show what I was going to have. I have a minimum price, starting bid, and then whatever it goes to, is what it is, plus the shipping to that. So what would have to find out with the zip code of where you were going and your PayPal ID. So on Facebook type thing. So that I figure out what shipping is. I let you know what it is. You send me the money. I pack it up and it's off.
I'll come up with some things too.
And I'm going to figure out why. I know a lot of people don't care for clothing shows, but a lot of my stuff, at least this time around, if I even do it a second time, it's going to be a clothing because I do have clothes, but I don't want to be doing clothes anymore. So I want to get rid of whatever I can, as much as I can, just to get out of the house.
I understand.
The wife has I was gonna say the wife has a lot of women's clothing. I have a couple of men's shirts that I didn't get to show you, like some of the stuff that we went to. We kept when the first time we met. I said, oh, we kept a couple of the stuff. We still never got those listed. So it's like those are the things I'm gonna say. Okay, I'm getting rid of it. They've been here for 2 years or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
This my starting price, whatever it goes to plus shipping. That's it.
Right, and Krillin said, "Remember, some of us are on a big time delay." Yeah, the way we'll do it, Krillin, is we'll leave it open for a specific time, probably, or until somebody specific time. We'll before we call it dead. You know, going once, going twice, going 3 times. We'll make sure that everybody has because of the delay. So we'll just make sure that at final call that everybody has an actual chance. So what I'll come up with, but I have stuff all over the dang place, so I can come up with that.
And let's see, Carol, I think it was Carol. Yeah, Carol said $5 item to auction would be cool too. I don't know if the items might be varied in price for starting big. I might start them at $1 and not care. Other things I might start at $5 just so I can at least get my money back.
Right, and that's probably what I'll do too. Is I'll either start at what I paid for it, or if I don't know what I paid for it, just go 99 cents and let it run. Because for the most part, I'm not trying to make money at this. I'm trying to, if somebody like example, I have some ties that was given to me, that was given to passed around. So I'll put those ties up for some.
I gave you.
Yeah, exactly. So they're around. So what I'll probably do is for somebody that wants to do some ties, because I have tons of ties. So, I don't know if I want to say it'd be helping you guys, but because it'll actually be helping me too, get rid of stuff that I probably won't be listing anytime soon. So, but yeah, I'm not. Carol says white elephants. Maybe you never know. A lot of these, I probably won't sell anything that I've looked up and was like, oh no, this is a real bummer or something like that. Because like you said, that's not, or that what you alluded to. It's not really, I don't want to crap. So, but
well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not really. I've had people come up to me and say, I wouldn't do that unless I was going to have at least 1,000 watchers. I'm like, but if I'm just trying to get rid of stuff and people have sent me stuff so I can make money, why not return the favor? Even if I sell something for $1 plus shipping, it's getting out of the house, it's paid for, the shipment's paid for, and I can start cleaning out stuff and making room and maybe looking for the better stuff, because I know you've looked at my store a couple of times, and except for like a couple of things, most of my stuff is over the $6 or up type of area, which is what I'm shooting for. I wanted to have a higher prices in my store, and I didn't want to keep putting all these low end stuff.
Right.
Or the dead stuff. So like I said, I've been doing an auction. So once we get to that point, they're gonna be going to auction here instead of on eBay.
Sure. Well, and you can do it just so easily here, and you never know what somebody might want to sell, or maybe not sell. Maybe they want it for themselves. You never know.
Exactly. So he said we're gonna do that. You're gonna do it on the 24th. See?
Yeah, I wrote it down.
Did see Margaret says, I have a ton of dead stock in my shop. See, Tanya, now depending on how
that's not Tanya. That's not Tanya. That's Margaret.
Margaret, dang it. Well, I told you it's been a while since I've done the show. I still messed them up. Sorry, Margaret.
Boy, you may have just got a thumbs down for that. I'm telling you. Mistake. It's like you mistaken me for Henry or something. Calling me Henry. I don't know. Woo! Well, anyway, yeah, Margaret, you are correct. There's a lot of stuff out there. Maybe and it works good. Maybe you can come on and sell off some of your dead stock or whatever you don't want to do.
Exactly. That's what I say. you asked me to be the guinea pig. That's why I didn't say when you asked me. I was like, you helped me out with all my shows before I started wanting to take a break. So I gotta return the favor. Plus, it was my idea
Right.
anyway. So if you weren't gonna do it, I was gonna do the show eventually.
Right. Yeah, I figured you were. So you just didn't want to put it on your your channel in case it was an issue.
Right. You haven't started really monetizing yet, so it's like you're still a small fish. Not
Yeah.
a big
Plus,
fish.
right. Not that I'm worried about it. Oh, you know what though? I'm away on Wednesday. Hold on. I know I showed this before. Time is money clock. It's an actual clock, and it looks like the Wheel of Fortune, but it's different dollar amounts. So I'll be giving that away because I went over 100 and I'm actually at like 177 already subscribers on my little dinky channel. So for the first 100, I'm gonna I'll come up with some idea. I'm not sure what question will be yet. I haven't given that a whole lot of thought. So
Margaret wants to know if I'm gonna be free tomorrow. I should be free. I don't know of anything coming up yet. But the way you want what you want. I'm joking, of course. I'll talk to you, or you can send me a message tonight. It doesn't have to be tomorrow. We help each other out all the time.
Yeah, I think that's pretty common around here. Everybody kind of helps each other. So, oh my goodness. Oh, she was talking to Thrift Shop. Not you, Chris. Way to go. Too damn many Chris's.
Well, especially when she's on a show with some that's named Chris.
Right. So you guys can talk too. So
It was that idea, whatever that was.
So, are there any questions out there?
None that I can tell, but everybody that I asked before you showed up understood what I was saying. I'm still waiting until at least the 9th of July to come back. So I still get my head back in the because I'm starting to still see the same way I did when I did my little explosion show.
Oh, your ranch show, yeah.
But in a way, it makes me feel good. So I was like, I'm not really wanting to put that part of me away.
Right.
Well, like I said earlier, I felt like I was maybe too nice at times.
Mm-hmm.
Like today when somebody made one comment on my post, they made a second comment about people like to baby or like babying members in this group. I didn't even respond. I just kissed them.
Right.
Whereas normally I used to respond and try to reason with them. I'm done trying to do that too often.
Right. That's understandable. Just make sure to make sure that they kind of understand why, though. I mean, it would suck to get bumped and not even know why if it's not something screwed. So, but no, I understand where you're going. You got to have a stiff, stiff hand with everybody. So, it's
Exactly.
2.0.
Oh, like 3.0, 4.0.
Meaner, badder version.
Well, that's the thing. I admit there's times I go through this kind of feeling, and then after a while, I'm back to okay, I don't really want to push back, and that's where then it builds up again, and then I have a sound off type of show, and then so.
Wow, that must be a question for you. Oh, Chris, because I don't sing. It's against my religion. If you could sing one song on American Idol, what would it be?
I wouldn't sing on my American Idol. The wife would look at me when I try singing in a song I like.
I don't sing. I'm not good at it, so Nobody wants to see that. Awesome. Bear said if he had enough beer, he might be willing to dance. Not dance either. Well, that's not true. I can two-step and swing and do some of that, but nothing.
Well, so we're at the hour mark. So unless there's any more questions, like I said, I hope everybody understands what's going on. If not, I'm sure you can ask Dwayne about it on Wednesday night. If he has time, he'll get into more detail about when I'm coming back or what's going on with his sales and the auction show for next weekend.
Sure.
So
next weekend, okay.
Yep. You're the one that told me the 24th because
I know.
Well, we thought about this weekend, and then you realized we both realized that it was the rally weekend, so we weren't going to try competing with those times.
Right. No, absolutely. So, are you ready to pull the plug?
Okay, wait. Well, Thrift Shop Hustler says he was late too, Johnny. Why did see what the $5 challenge was? Okay, Dwayne, since I explained it to Carol, I'll let you explain it to those guys.
I already explained it again. So anyway, I'll explain it. So what we did on May 7th, if you go back, there's a video that we decided we're going to each take $5 and spend it. And take the money that is spent from that $5 and that $5 only and roll it into more product and continue to sell. So example, I bought a shirt, a Robert Graham shirt for $4.99. Chris bought 2 ball caps, and his wife Roxy bought a leather toolman's kit. So those were our initial investment. They were all either $5 or less. Track of when something sells, pulling out how much it was and associated and taking that profit and reinvesting it. So and the reason we're having an update is because I sold it yesterday for $39. So after fees, I had $25.41 or something like that to spend. And I went to a yard sale yesterday and picked up $1.25 worth of more product. So we'll keep a running register and reinvest, just keep that rolling to see how it goes. So
and there's no end date, and there's no monetary goal
or dollar in. It's not a race to $100 or how much we can do in a month. We're just going to continue keeping track of what is bought with that initial $5 investment.
And then when we just get tired of doing it or saying, okay, it's this long of a month before this many months before we do another update. Okay, I guess we got to start over, or
right. We should probably make a time limit that if something, if it's dead for, so we start over or something, because it's not much of a, captivating.
Well, like we said though, we were trying to use this as a way for everybody that's new to learn the business models. And we weren't just going by eBay. You can sell it on Facebook, Craigslist, wherever. So if I get tired of trying to keep it on eBay, I can say, okay, I'm just going to get rid of it on a local group for $5 just to get my $5 back. Type of thing.
That's true. We'll keep going. So wait until it gets to 1 million. Yeah, Krillin, that would be awesome.
So I did take this idea from the Crazy Picker Life when they won the 50K challenge or whatever it was. So,
well, even if you did, it's a good challenge for to kind of give an idea how the business works.
And like I said, this is their first month and a half, and I haven't even sold anything on either my 2 hats. Everything else is other hats are selling nothing too. I wanted.
I know, right? I know. I was thinking that too. I think I've sold 3 Robert Graham shirts since we started, And I'm like, damn it, it's not the right one. Every time I see Robert Graham, I'm like, yes. Oh man, it's not the right one. But no, finally it ended up. So
Trigger is
they
how
got it.
about what it amounts to in 1 year.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe.
Well, we'll see. We don't know. We don't know how long we're going to keep going this going. Because if I all of a sudden get bored of doing shows, not that I would, but I mean,
Right. Yeah. We'll see.
If I don't have a topic or a guest, I may not have a show. So my breaks maybe, or my shows might be spared out where it's more. Oh, Chris is on. Let's see what he has to say this week.
Absolutely. So we got what, 37 watchers.
Hold on, Dwayne. I gotta mute myself. The wife wants to ask me a question.
Okay, go ahead. Does there anybody in the chat have any other questions while we're still here? Back in from my. It's true, Krillin. The New Year shirts they've been different. Yeah, the none of them were really extravagant, really out there shirts. They were all flip cuffs, but they were pretty muted, so it wasn't that. Didn't have any $70 or $80 shirts. Let's put it that way. Most of mine are in the $30 or $40 range.
Okay, the question was for you, actually, from the wife.
Oh, okay.
She's actually considering doing a vlog.
Okay.
About reselling.
Yeah.
So I know what your thoughts were on it.
Do it. Absolutely. Will she be in front of a camera or not in front of a camera? Just a podcast type?
No, not a vlog. A blog.
Oh, okay. So website. Okay. Yeah. No, that'd be awesome for sure. Fun. Then I could harass you, texting and typing, and verbally, obviously. No. I think that'd be great. Yeah. You're up to 26 likes, man. See, we're getting there. Oh, see, and Margaret said that she can share in the iLot group. So.
Like I said,
yeah, Amelia says she should do it. Yeah, I think so for sure.
Well, I don't help out, but it's like she's even thinking about get ready for a shocker. Even though you've never seen her, Dwayne. She's actually thinking about getting dolled up for a picture for people to see what she looks like.
That would be awesome. I think I told her that too. I said that would be a great idea. Krillin wants to know if I have a Robert Graham store near me or a department store. I do have department stores. I don't think I've ever seen a Robert Graham itself, but I don't live too far from Salt Lake, so there may be one. Richard Gordman. All mine, I don't know. I found all of mine in thrift stores. So.
And by the way, dear, I'm telling you to do it. So, any other questions before I end this? We're actually over the hour, and I'm not planning on doing an after show. I want to try seeing people these, the call now.
Wow, who would you fight, Spider-Man or Batman?
No, the two cats are going at it since this morning.
No, that was Margaret's question. Who would you fight, Spider-Man or Batman? I think I would take Batman, because at least he doesn't have any. I mean, he's got lots of money and lots of little things, but he's not actually a superhero.
I wouldn't fight either one.
Well, I wouldn't, I'm saying, oh, hey, Barb, how are you? This is one of those.
You're just coming when we're getting ready to end, Barb, so you have to watch the replay to find out what's going on.
So, all righty. Well, I'm going to go have supper. I haven't even eaten yet. We just went to the show and got back. So,
all right, everybody. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed what we gave you tonight. And if you didn't, or for whatever reason you want to hit the dislike button, go ahead. I don't give any fucks anymore. Sorry, told you. So I will talk to you guys later. See ya.
See ya.